Parachutes, parachutes! Why? Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Today I am gonna show you a way to make quite a bit of money. We currently do not really have a lot of available contracts. I'm gonna take this one because it has to do with what we want to do today. We're gonna make a lot of money through bringing Kerbals to space or tourists to space and take them back. But before we do that, I want to look into what we got here, because we finally got a lot of science points last time, and I think it's time to unlock some stuff. I'm gonna for sure take those. I'm not gonna take aerodynamics for now, I think. We definitely want the fairings, maybe. I'm just gonna take them. I think they are good. We definitely want this one for the reaction wheels, and we probably we probably would also want this one. I'm actually gonna take this one for the large reaction wheel. What else do we have here? That's some rover stuff. We do not really need this. I am gonna take the advanced electrics, and maybe we can even go into high power electrics, because that means we get those huge battery banks here. And let's see what else there is. I don't want to spend everything, but there's some more science experiments here with the magnetometer and stuff, so that could come in handy next time. And then we probably also want to look into all of this. I mean, heavier rocketry can't hurt, but maybe we also want to go into advanced fuel systems to get this huge Rockamax Jumbo. I think I'm gonna take this one, and I'm also gonna take this one. I cannot actually. Okay, then let's see what else we got here. Specialized construction. Is that something we maybe want to use? Maybe I'm actually not gonna take it, and I'm just gonna see. We maybe also want to get the cheetah and the main cell. Those are quite good, engines. I mean, what else do we have here? The mammoth. It is really good too. So we probably want to go into this direction. But for now, I think it's good. And what we are gonna do, I do not have any contracts here, which is weird. Our goal is to build a ship that can bring a lot of Kerbals or a lot of tourists to space and back. So that is not an easy task. We are gonna go with one of those command pods. I think it's this one. Maybe actually we should unlock the even bigger one, command pod for the top. I think it's here. I want to have the Mark 1-3 command pod. This is 3 crew capacity, which is huge. So that is pretty cool. And also this one will come in handy soon. Do we have the large landing legs? Yes, we definitely want to get this one. We should probably also have gotten this one. I messed this up kinda, because now we only have these small landing struts instead of those, which are quite a bit bigger. But we are gonna make it work. What we are gonna do, we're gonna put some hitchhikers containers. I think they are here. And I think I want to make this ship something like this big. And as you can see, this will give us a way to put quite a bit of Kerbals into space. To make this work, I'm also gonna go with, if we go to, where is it? Pods. Is it here? I'm gonna put one of those here, so we do not need a pilot. Even though that is probably not needed. I mean, we could just always put a pilot on there, but I don't think so. I think I want to take this one, and if we go to utility, we now do have the large one, which we can then also, I think, I'm gonna use some part clipping on this ship. That looks kind of weird though, so let's maybe change the way I did this here. Maybe we want to get like a small cargo. We have a small, where is it? Structural. It's already getting messy over here. Is it service bay? Is it this one? I mean, we could take this one and then we open this and we put in a probio, one of those, and we are also gonna put in a small battery. No, we're not. We're gonna put in a reaction wheel. This one is a little bit too big. Could put in one of these, but this one is clipping. I think a small one is gonna be okay, and we are also gonna put some rechargeable batteries in here. Something like this. That should work quite well. So let's close this off again. So this is our ship coming back, and then we of course will need some kind of power. Yes, we need some power. So I will do something like this. Even though they are quite far, let's maybe try and get those a little closer to the surface there. If we do this, it's probably gonna go inside, yes. Maybe we wanna do like 2 steps. And then maybe one step like this, 1 step like this. Is this now? Nope, this is weird. Let's try this again. So we're gonna go like this, and then we are gonna do, and we're gonna get those a little bit closer. So one like this, one like this. Or we just take these smaller ones, which could maybe work better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for this one. And I'm gonna put enough this time, because we do not want to mess this up again, just like we did last time with our space station, where we didn't put enough. And this ship is gonna come back, so there's no real harm in doing this here. Now, what do we need? We need to get this thing into orbit, and then we also probably want to get it back, ideally. So we'll do something like this. Whoops. That is not what I wanted. We need a rocket that brings this up into the sky and then safely back home. I don't think we have any thermal heat shield. Oh, we actually do, large enough to do this here. What I'm not sure there is if we can put landing legs. We definitely need to put some landing legs. We only have the Mark 1s, but it should, in theory, be enough. I mean, there's definitely better ways of... it could definitely be better, let's say it like that, but it should also be doable like we did here with those legs. And we are of course gonna start all of them retracted. And something like this. And we also need to be able to deorbit this thing, so let's maybe actually get rid of those for a second. Yeah, we need a fuel tank here. This is way overkill. Something like this. If we put something like an Terrier, 3 is probably overkill too. I think one is gonna be more than fine. Let's just put 1. That is 300 meters off Delta V. Delta V. That was fun. Okay, that's probably gonna be enough. And then I'm just gonna put a large amount of landing legs around. And if we extend those, we should be able to land this thing pretty reliably. Okay. Now, we also probably... Do we have any RCS thrusters? We actually do. I mean, technically, I'm not quite sure what's the difference between those. Thrust power, 240. Is there a difference? They are small. Those are the large ones, right? I mean, he does have RCS, so I'm not sure if we need those. And then, is that everything we need to re-enter? What is the... This is working when re-entering. Even with an empty tank? Yes. Even with an empty tank, this is gonna work. Now, how do we get this whole thing working? I mean, engine plate, no. That is not what we want. This is a decoupler. I mean, we should probably take this one, something like this. Is there a way to make this one go? Do we need to have an engine plate to do this really nicely? I'm not quite sure how we can, or we just take a projective shell there. Do we have a large enough one? We do not. Interesting, okay. I thought about doing something like this. But it doesn't seem like this is working. Do we have some engine plates? Yeah, let me figure this out. I'm actually gonna do a little time lapse of this build here, and then I'm gonna explain what I did. I mean, it's a very funny looking rocket. I'm not sure it will actually get to orbit. It's probably a close call. Let's actually just... Yeah, let's actually just try it empty. I'm not even sure if Kerbals do matter when it comes to weight. We'll see that later. I hope it's stable enough and controllable. And somewhat okay, but I don't think we have enough fuel yet. And the TVR on this thing is absolutely... let's see. We maybe need to have some launch clamps on this thing. There's a good chance this thing will fall over all the time. Okay, let's just start. This thing is not stable enough. Okay, got it. I mean, it's doing something. It is steerable, to be honest. But it's not the fastest thing in the universe. Maybe we should add more engines, or well, it's not bad. It works so far. Well, let's actually just do something like this. Now the TVR is getting better and better and better. But yeah, we definitely do not have enough fuel on this thing. Let's see if we can actually steer it somewhat. No, we can't. No, we cannot. It's okay. This thing needs some more work. Let me try. Okay, this test flight was actually pretty successful. So I think we could actually bring people with it here. Okay. That did not work the way I wanted it to work. Okay. I'm gonna try it again. But yeah, we definitely need to mess with our ship some more to make this reliable. Okay, I did add those hinges here, which should, in theory, enable us to do quite a bit of braking. Okay, for some reason that really messed with my stability of the whole rocket here. So that is not really an option. Back here, let's try this again. Let's try it again. We will see. Maybe it was just a skill issue. Parachutes, parachutes, parachutes. Why? Why is it not working? Let's try this again, right? For the drogue chutes, there we go, drogue chutes. But that is a very close call. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, I really need to work on this. I need to work something out. This is not working. Okay, we got another version of the ship. It's a lot harder to actually get into orbit, as you can see here. I'm trying to get it over 70 on the periapsis side. But I have some hopes for the re-entry there. Okay, now we're over 70 and we can go to apoapsis to maybe plan our re-entry burn. Yeah, we're kind of high up at 140, but it could be... Whoops. It could be a lot worse. So we're gonna go to retrograde here. And I'm gonna do a short burst so we can get to like 60,000 or something again. And this ship features a lot of those hinges. So I'm actually gonna put all of them out now because they should, in theory, break us quite a bit. I hope they're not gonna break off, but it is worth a try. So let's see when we hit the atmosphere. Where is the Earth? I'm kind of lost. There it is. Kerbin. And yeah, I'm just going to try and see if that will help. And maybe, yeah, maybe this will actually do it. Because that is a lot of friction. I hope it's not going to just rip them off, because they are not that heat and pressure resistant, but we'll see. So we are going down surface. We are still gaining speed, but now we should start to come into contact with atmosphere. As you can see, it's slowly getting denser and denser, and now we are actually not yet. Now we are starting to slow down again from the atmosphere, and they should really help. I hope it's gonna be enough. I'm actually gonna extend those two because that's some additional friction. Yeah, we probably should just send another science mission and get some more parts to make this safer, but we'll see. Okay, so we are bleeding off speed now, quite a bit actually. Slowly but steady. We'll see if we maybe even have to do another turn, because we're going up quite a bit again. Yes, our apoapsis is still too high. I'm not actually gonna burn, I'm just gonna do an aero brake here. But yes, we are out of the atmosphere again in a second. But our apoapsis went down considerably. So now we should be able to speed forward a little bit again. So we're going to go around one more time to back to 120. And then we're going to go back down to our Earth. And we'll see if it works this time. We at least need to get it working once. For the video, and yeah, also for my sanity. Like, This is taking me a little longer than I would like. It's just some tourist contracts, isn't it? But with this ship, this would be like lucrative in terms of money because it only costs us around 50k, I think, and it will give us a lot more than 50,000. So we'll see. Now let's try and bleed off some more speed there. And I also need to... Okay. Yeah, okay. I know that physics warp can mess with my ships. Maybe we actually want to get the apoapsis down a little bit more, but it is getting it down by itself. I'm gonna do a tiny little burn at 62,000 to get the apoapsis below 70. So we will stop going back up into space if it's needed. Yes, I'm gonna do a tiny little burn here, just to get something like this, just to get our apoapsis into the atmosphere. And then I'm gonna keep that fuel as a little bit of a reserve. We're gaining speed again, which is weird. Yeah, we'll see if we can re-enter this safely. I'm gonna try and not make this video too long. But yeah, please stay with me. You can of course also skip forward a little bit, and we'll see if it will work. Okay, now we're starting to. No, we're actually not. We are still speeding up quite a bit. I'm actually gonna go sideways again, like this. Let's see if the ship is actually letting me do that. I don't think so. Well, stability assist is helping, but yes, now we are definitely bleeding off speed. But we're also getting into the denser part of the atmosphere there, so that is also something to keep in mind. And maybe now retrograde is actually going... Yeah, as you can see, they are bleeding off speed. The question is it enough? And it's probably not. It's probably still not enough. Even though that is quite a bit of speed. Let's see, can we turn it around? Because that's a lot of area. Let's see. Let's try this and really get this plasma going there. And as you can see, we're getting down, but we are already at 63,000. We do not yet have any temperature gauges, but yes, now we're getting into the really thick parts of the atmosphere, and we really need to pay attention and we are not messing things up again. Right now, it's yeah, we're still good. Maybe we want to toggle RCS to help a little bit with turning. Not sure we can. Let's try. And yeah, no, we cannot really do anything anymore. It's really just a waiting game now. And hoping that's the... Yes, we are losing speed fast now, but we are also losing height fast now. But it seems like this could work this time. Okay, we're gonna try toggle RCS, but I still cannot really do anything. The fins are really breaking me off. But now, yes, this is working. This is working. Way harder to get to orbit, but that is more than enough height to come back down safely. So we'll definitely take this ship. And what I will be doing now, we'll look how much we will gain from one of this mission, and then I'm just gonna do some more, and I will make a little time lapse for you. And I hope we can basically unlock the whole KSC. Maybe even in the next one. I'm not sure I'm gonna do it today because it is a lot of work to get all those rockets up and down again. It will take a while. But yeah, this seems to be working quite well. I'm okay with this. And yeah, there's also our landing indicator. I can get it away. It's kind of a stupid looking ship, to be honest, but it does the job. So I will take that. And there we go, coming back down. Hopefully nothing broken. Did it break? on us? Are you kidding me? And we are trying again. I did put a lot more parachutes on it, so it cannot be too fast now. Okay, this time, this actually could work. I'm starting to get annoyed at this. Okay, but it seems we are bleeding off basically all our speed, and I can already put our parachutes up. I'm actually gonna quick save this because we are gonna land this. I do not care. There's no way I'm actually gonna be not landing this. There's really just no way. I need to land this now. I'm getting annoyed at this ship. This is a large amount of parachutes, by the way. Okay, so now that's the drogue chutes, and it's slowing me down to 25, and I'm actually gonna take this, and I'm not gonna time warp when I'm impacting the water. So it really cannot. They're not open, and it's at 8 meters per second. That alone should technically work. Okay. And I need to go down a little bit more. But yeah, this ship, I even have some fuel. I could even boost it back, but I'm gonna try and not to. I'm gonna quick save here while I'm about to crash. Okay. Okay. So, yes, I'm gonna boost it back, and this should... Yes, this worked beautifully, but again, we were quite fast still. That is interesting, but I'm gonna recover this. I cannot do this anymore. I'm gonna try and do it again and again, though. It's gonna work. I just need to make sure I keep some fuel for the actual landing, I think. But that was a lot of parachutes. I don't get why they are not... Yeah, do you see how much money that just gave us? That was like 150,000, and we didn't even have a full ship. Like, we can get some more people now. We can also upgrade mission control, which gives us flight planning, which is also great. But it should also give us some more people to actually bring up there and get back from up there. Yes, so we only have this one. I hope we can get some more. I do not want to rescue anyone today. I don't want to get stuff from the MUN. I don't want to haul twin bore liquid fuel into an escape trajectory out of... Yes. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and get some of those to work. Bring Munstone. Yes. If you decline it, you get a little reputation hit, but it's not really bad. So I'm gonna just fly this over and over again, and I hope I can make the money go up a little bit. And there we go. That is the first successful landing on land. And it made us some money. So let's just keep doing this. I mean, after a few flights, we accumulated quite a bit of money. Actually, 760,000. And this will give us some more here. Now, depending on how many guests you can, how many tourists you can take. Whoops. This could go bad. Okay. Depending on how many guests you can take, it can go up to around 300,000 or 290,000, 280,000 was what I saw when I had the ship full of tourists. And you can make some good money there. Now, I'm probably gonna stop for today because I also want to try some other things, and I do not have time to haul like 60 missions into the sky there. But as you can see, 1 million funds, and that is quite a bit, and that is actually enough to upgrade the VAB to unlimited parts, and so we can also have custom action groups, which is nice. And maybe I'm actually gonna do an offline, do some more missions, and I will take, I will upgrade the launchpad too. But I think for now, what else could we do here? Active Kerbals, I do not really care about this one. Well, hi, it's me. It's one day later, and maybe I actually did watch a few movies last night and watched YouTube for a while, and yeah, Mission Control is looking very funny. This rocket is highly profitable. I can make around 300,000 per flight, and yeah, I did a few flights. It's actually quite a bit. I think I did it for like 4 hours straight. I would need to do the math. You can do it yourself, but we got almost 5.9 million Kerbal bucks now. Yeah, and you can just see it's like 30,000 per tourist, and you can definitely ferry a lot of them. And the game is also giving you a lot of these contracts now, because I am definitely I am completing all of them, and it's also giving me a huge boost in reputation. And as you can see now, I could already fill like 2 ships again. So there's even more up here. So the game definitely is changing here, and we get a lot of these contracts. I'm actually, I think, gonna stop right now, because if I'm correct, let's just start upgrading everything. I think VAB is now, this one is a really expensive one, even the tracking station. And if I'm correct, if I did my math correct, we are actually able to fully upgrade our launch complex here. This is money laundering in KSP. I think we just did the most profitable space tourist, what is it called? Space tourist company ever existing. And yeah, that is how you basically upgrade the whole thing in KSP. Now, is it a little bit boring? Absolutely. I mean, I had to watch like movies and videos for like 4 hours. Is it worth it? I mean, I guess so. We now have a fully 250G DSN power tracking station, which enables us to do some deep space stuff. We do have a fully upgraded vehicle assembly building with unlimited parts to launchpad and weight to launchpad. We can now upgrade in our R&D to all the way over there. We're just missing a lot of science now, which we can look into in the next video. I think it's worth it. It's your decision if you want to do it. I mean, there's some really lucrative other missions that I cannot actually see right now because it's only tourists ones for me. But even just like the planting flag on the moon, we're gonna do those too. You can also put satellites into orbit, which is also quite profitable. But I just don't think there's anything as profitable. I mean, we could actually build a bigger ship now to bring more tourists up into space. Now, there's a catch to this. If we now go to the Mun with a Kerbal, we do a flyby of the Mun with a Kerbal, or anything else, everywhere we bring a Kerbal from now on, our tourists want to go there too. So you kind of cannot use this forever. So there is like a trade-off. If we now go to the Mun, which we will do, or to Minmus next episode, or at least we'll do some science station around there. We'll see what we do. Our tourists will want to go there too, so this method is not our money way forever, and I actually did not get any more money. I mean, I could actually do like one more flight to have around 400,000 bucks. I think we actually can do that. Let's do a last flight, and I will put the funny music up again, so you can listen to it one more time. Leave some copyright-free music down in the description. I can use in my videos if you get annoyed at it already. I will put it up one more time. We are going to do one more flight. Let's actually accept this one. That is 5, right? That is 5 tourists, and then we can have another 6, and I think then our ship is already full again. We're going to do one last flight to have some money for some new missions. Let's open it. Let's actually also call this something else. I'm gonna call it hitchhike 12 or hitchhike. It's like probably V8 or something, but I don't want to call it that. I'm just gonna call it hitchhike 1 because it is the first ship, our first hitchhiker ship. Is that actually a word? I'm not quite sure. But as you can see, we can now fill in all those tourists, and I did not even take all contracts that were available to me. And yeah, we're gonna do this one last flight. This ship is also gonna be available to paid Patreon members. There will be like a pinned post on Patreon where you can find craft file. I hope I will not forget it, otherwise you'll have to text me, but I will try to remember. And we are gonna do a last flight. Enjoy the funny music, and I will be back for the end of the video. And that is a wonderful landing of our last flight with Hitchhike 1. Yeah, this should be a very safe splashdown, and yeah, will make us another bit of money. We can actually see how much it will make. But yeah, we're slowly getting to the end of the video, so I would really appreciate a like on this video if you liked this method, or if you in general liked this video. If you have anything to say, you could also leave a comment, and if you are watching until the end of a video like this without being subscribed for some reason, then I would also really appreciate it if you subscribe to this channel so you do not miss more, because we are gonna have some more things to do here. And yeah, you could also check out Patreon, just like all the other wonderful people on the top right of the screen right now. And as you see here, this made us some money. I'm actually not quite sure if some people died. Yes. Or did they? Yes, I think someone died, but it's not too bad. Let's see. Yes, we killed some tourists, I think. Just 3 did survive. Yeah, as you can see, I should have turned the engine on for a second before landing again. I actually forgot, but that is 200,000 bucks we can play with from now on. And yeah, we are gonna see each other in the next one. Have a nice day and bye.